This type of woman will leave you when you're at your lowest. Pay attention. All right, so here's the situation. We have a guy, Phil Greggs. He writes a post, and I believe this is Facebook. I'm not 100% sure, but he says, "My fiance and I have been together for 2 years. When I proposed to her, she moved in. I pay all the bills, and on top of that, I've been handling the wedding planning expenses. I came to her and asked her if we could go 50-50 on the bills until the wedding is over. You know, money is a little tight when the wedding is $75K. The wedding is $75,000. She flipped out on me and told me her going 50-50 is a roommate situation and not for a wife. She said she's not comfortable going half because as a man, I should take care of the household. Mind you, she makes over 85K annually. So that means she makes over 85K a year from her job and can splurge freely because I cover everything. She said her dad told her she should think about going through with the marriage because I'm not a provider for asking her to go half. What do you think I should do?" This is 100% the type of woman that will leave you. And I'm going to tell you why. If you already don't have to pay for anything, all your money is already yours. It comes down to character. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if your man is sitting there struggling and you make almost $80,000 a year, which you get to keep all for yourself, and you feel comfortable sitting there watching the person you love, who you want to spend the rest of your life with, struggle, she's selfish. She's selfish. And she's the type of woman that if she can sit there and ask you just momentarily to help me while I pay for your wedding, and she says no, she will leave you when you're at your lowest. Say, for example, if you lost your job and went broke and it took you a little too long to get back on your feet, this type of woman would leave you because she's a selfish broad. Any selfish broad is only out for her. She doesn't give a flying fuck about you. She will leave you when you're at your lowest because you couldn't get your shit together. She would leave you for someone else. And a lot of men make this mistake, and this is why we tell guys, get to know a female before you actually make her your wife. Get to know her, because a lot of guys that just take care of a girl thinking they're doing what they're supposed to do, cool, as you should. But this is why you get to know a female. This is why you just jump into relationships. This is why you get to know somebody thoroughly. Thoroughly. Because if a man can't pay bills for like a month or 2 months, and you have to pick up the slack until he gets back right, that's not the type of woman that's going to do it. You're not saying that you have to do everything, but she can't back you up. That's not real fucking love, because if she's not willing to do anything it takes to keep your situation together, she's a selfish broad. She'll probably leave you and go back to her fucking parents' house if she had to. That's not the type of woman. And if her father says some shit like that, he's a fucking imbecile, because I'm pretty sure he grew up in a time period where things were a little different. And put it like this, if it was me, what I would do is that cut on the fucking wedding, that shit ain't gonna be 80K. Okay, you wanna help me? Fuck that. Everything's getting changed. I'm not spending 80K. We about to spend a good 20K and that's it. Cut costs. Because if you ain't helping, you ain't got no say so. Fuck out of here. And it's that simple. You're not having an $80,000 wedding. You're not about to have a $70,000 wedding. That shit about to cut costs. We about to rent out a cheap little hall. It's about to be less people, less food. Tell a bakery, hey, that cake, fuck all that. Make me something cheaper. Significantly cheaper. Bitch, you about to have $100 cake. That's it. You don't have to be no 2-tier, 3-tier, 4-tier, 8-tier cake. Fuck all that. Simple. Ain't no reason even going back and forth with you. Because if you don't want to help, okay, cool, that's fine. I'm going to take the lead and we're going to do things my way. And you have no say-so. And it's that simple. But even furthermore, the reason why you don't want to mess with these type of females is because when you're at your lowest, they will leave you. They will leave you for somebody else. A selfish broad. It kind of reminds me of the situation where the girl, that it was a street interview, and she asked the dude, they asked her, if How much you have in your bank account?
How much money is in your guys' bank account?
I got like 1,200.
Like 70K? Yeah.
70K? What you mean 70K?
What do you mean? My dad gave it to me.
You made me pay for all this shit and you got 70K in
You're
your
my
bank account?
boyfriend. Why wouldn't you pay for my things?
Well, I mean, if you got 70K, I mean, you should be paying for this
Yeah,
shit.
but usually the guy's supposed to pay for the things.
This is a serious problem. Like, I'm not even kidding. I paid for
What are
dinner.
you getting mad at me for?
That was $400.
You're supposed to pay for my shit.
You got 70K?
You're my boyfriend. You're
Are
supposed
you
to pay for my
kidding
shit.
me? Yo, dude, this is actually...
It's not my fault you're broke. How is that my fault?
We're done then.
What do you mean we're
done?
done?
Then. We're done then.
If you're gonna fucking scream at me, then leave.
Listen, the point is, I'm not saying that your girl has to pay for everything. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't take care of your wife. That's not what I'm saying. That's not the message here. The message is, if she sits there and she's comfortable watching you struggle, watching you go through some type of unnecessarily hardship when she can easily fix it, she's selfish. She's a selfish person. It points towards her character. And this is why I tell you guys, take time to get to know women for so many different reasons. Because if you did your homework at the beginning, you wouldn't be going through this when you're about to get married to someone. And the problem is, guys don't even fucking see this as a problem. You don't see this as an issue. That this girl will suck you dry. And then if you're at your lowest, she won't be there for you. That's null and void when it comes to marriage. Marriage for better, for worse. Through thick and thin. It's he goes through struggle, I'm out. That's not what a marriage is about. You're supposed to, all right, we both struggle, we're going to struggle together, we're going to get through this. We're going to see better days. No, it's not, oh, he can't keep up, I'm out. These women are fucking horrible. Don't wife these women. They don't deserve a relationship. You have to understand, one of your strongest powers as a man is to walk away. Fucking walk away. I spit on that bitch, honestly.